anything can happen, but not all of it is supposed to. Over the years, WWE has accidentally shown us things they did not want us to see, like revealing how Jeff Hardy actually does his stunts. In 2008, Hardy fought Umaga in a Falls Count Anywhere match. The two battled all over the arena and ended up outside. To end the match, Hardy knocked Umaga off the side of a WWE production truck. Then, Jeff joined him by hitting a swanton bomb. We didn't actually see the wrestlers hit the ground, and there's a good reason for that. After the action was over, the camera moved closer to get the aftermath. However, they got a bit too close, and the crash pad that Jeff and Umaga landed on could be seen just a few feet away from them. However, it might be the referee's fault. The ref raises his arm to tell the camera crew that the crash pad has been moved. There's one more crazy Jeff Hardy stunt that WWE accidentally exposed, which I'll show you soon. But first, I have to apologize for this next clip. Classic rivals The Miz and Dolph Ziggler fought each other in a beat-the-clock match on Raw in 2013. Both men wanted to win the match as fast as they could, but they went a bit too quick. The A-lister rolled up Ziggler, but ended up revealing too much of Dolph. Again, I apologize for that. But this isn't the only wardrobe malfunction WWE has actually shown, but you probably won't hate this next one. During a women's tag team match, Rosa Mendes teamed up with Natalya against Summer Rae and Layla. Rosa was trying to get back into the ring when Layla grabbed her and pulled a little too hard. That's an image none of those fans will ever forget. Now, what's worse than a wardrobe malfunction? Accidentally revealing that WWE isn't real. In 2012, John Cena was in a feud with Kane. The Devil's Spirit Demon had targeted Cena's friend, Zack Ryder, and Ryder's girlfriend, Eve Torres. On an episode of Raw, Kane kidnapped Eve and locked her inside an ambulance. However, during the live broadcast, the camera cut too early, and we saw Kane stand by the ambulance, with Eve calmly walking into position. You can even see a production member telling Kane to start closing the doors. At least Kane and Eve had a good excuse for why they weren't in character. Sasha Banks did not. The goal of wrestling is to make it look like the wrestlers are actually fighting one another. That goal was not accomplished during the 2018 Women's Royal Rumble match. Sasha Banks was fighting Lita, but instead of kicking her opponent, the boss decided to kick the air around Lita. To make it even worse, Lita reacted like the first kick actually hit her. Maybe it was the camera crew's fault for not switching to a different angle. It wouldn't be the first time they showed something they really shouldn't have. At Clash at the Castle in 2022, WWE was showing close-up shots of some of the fans. However, one fan was wearing a shirt that said, "Better dad than Chris Benoit." Chris Benoit was the WWE wrestler who murdered his wife and son and killed himself. And WWE does their best never to mention his name. It's not surprising that WWE removed this shot from all replays of the show. WWE also erased this next clip from history, but this one is actually pretty funny. The Undertaker's entrance is one of a kind, but his entrance at WrestleMania 31 was something special. Fans hadn't seen the Dead Man since he was defeated by Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. Finally, almost an entire year later, fans heard that unforgettable bell sound. Smoke filled the stage, and out came, Dave the Tech Guy. Whoops. Now that's an example of how to get fired from WWE. This next clip illustrates how to get kicked out of a WWE show. Ryback was always saying feed me more, and one fan took it a bit too seriously. The big guy was wrestling The Miz on Raw, when all of a sudden, a fan jumped into the ring to get a piece of the action. The WWE camera crew did their best not to show the intruder, but he still managed to make it on